So hello everyone, and welcome to LifeVantage. I'm very thrilled to join you here at our LifeVantage Business Overview because as your presenter, my only hope is to provide powerful insights, hoping to allow you to see things the way we do. Like Coach Cliff said, just keep an open mind. So I'm Kai Hayes, Elite Pro 8 leader out of Austin, Texas, a global entrepreneur, a business mentor, a motivational speaker, a health advocate, and a published author of A Lion at Heart, Discovering Courage and Greatness Within. That's a leadership, personal, and a spiritual growth book. Right? So today you are about to witness a bloody world-shattering information that everyone seriously would have loved to hear and see. For we are poised to disrupt this $300 billion antioxidant industry through NRF2 activation. That's a new buzzword, guys. Literally, you will discover the latest approach on how to delay aging and delay acquiring disease. Very, very interesting. But before anything else, let's begin with proper disclosures, okay? As a publicly traded company, we must be compliant at all times. So this presentation is not necessarily a representative of the income that distributors can or will earn through compensation plan. Each success will depend on individuals' diligence, work effort, and market conditions. LifeVantage does not guarantee any income or rank success, okay, folks? Since we are not in a pharmaceutical drug business, our products do not intend to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any disease. All right, taking a deep dive on my story. Originally from the Philippines, youngest of the four siblings, guys, of poverty. At 5, I became the sole breadwinner for my parents and grandparents. After a short marriage of 3 years, I became a single mother at age 33. And because of my one and only son, Nico, my determination to create financial freedom propelled me to overcome numerous barriers in life. Recognizing no limits, you guys, I continued to skyrocket forward and became a successful corporate executive, then transitioned to become a traditional business owner of an international telecommunications company where I created a good lifestyle. But later sold my company and migrated in the US with my son, happily married to my husband, Greg. We both now give back by running a Bridge of Hope ministry, supporting our projects with St. Rita Orphanage in the Philippines, and sending seminarians to Priesthood Diocese of Tanzania for several years now. I left my traditional job as a business banker when my LifeVantage network marketing part-time job, take note, part-time job, created a serious income with zero experience in this industry, by the way. So digging the well before getting thirsty, I repeat, digging the well before getting thirsty was our biggest takeaway in LifeVantage journey, for it kept us afloat during Greg's battle with grade 3 brain cancer in 2014. When his company he's working for of 19 years, guys, laid him off 6 months while he was fighting for his life. We lost his six-figure income. We lost our family's medical health insurance. We hit rock bottom. But my breakdowns led me to push to Pro 8 leadership rank in 2018, and Greg retired from his last job in 2019. So by the grace of God, he is 7 years cancer-free now. So how did we become a health advocate? Simple, because we want to achieve health and wellness and help people do the same. So we identified the problem of aging, you guys. Number one, you ought to know that aging is the root cause of the vast majority of chronic disease. Yes or yes? Number two, chronic disease is the most significant health problems globally. And then third is health costs related to chronic disease will cost about $97 trillion over the next 30 years. You don't want to be a part of that. All right? Patients are not well informed on how to manage anti-aging and chronic disease. Fifth, doctors do not recognize food as medicine and would often prescribe medication. And then six, the ecosystem of supplements is really not focused on managing aging and chronic disease. Here's the solution. Consider changing your lifestyle and, of course, stress-free lifestyle, good nutrition, focus on exercise, and NRF2 activation. That said, we are going to, number one, learn how to manage health through nutrigenomics, which is the impact of good nutrition or gene expression to support a healthy life. Did you know that we can achieve excellent health and wellness by activating our body to do what it's supposed to do when we were in our 20s, during our 20s? And then second, learn how to manage lifestyle changes through intervention and education and movement, mental state, nutrition, and support with food as key system and approach on anti-aging. And then third, develop an anti-aging program for everyone, which we at LifeVantage is focusing on. So this is where our breakthrough technology takes place. Ready? So let me tell you about the company first. LifeVantage is a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. And that means we are transparent. LifeVantage rang the closing bell in New York Times Square last January of 2020, and that's huge. We're currently in 22 countries and continue to expand in other countries. Actually, we expanded in the Philippines market just last November, okay? So LifeVantage is a debt-free company. That's very important. Science-based company that is backed by numerous international medical institutions, backed by leaders who has over 25 years of experience in network marketing industry, and also backed by highly reputable financial institutions. So let's find out why LifeVantage is positioned to become a billion-dollar company and why this technology called NRF2 activation is about to disrupt and replace the existing market called antioxidant. All right? So who's behind our company? Wells Fargo, the largest bank in the world, invested in our company in November 2019. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Vanguard, Morgan Stanley, and other many prestigious companies represent us. BlackRock, the largest investment firm in the world, worth $10 trillion in assets invested in us. And even Erin Brockovich sits on our board, you guys. So you guess where LifeVantage is going? Now, let's look at the trends. Could you imagine yourself being one of the first to catch and participate in this gig economy? Like, for example, Facebook, Microsoft, and Amazon. These are just some of the major companies that changed the face of the world, right? But realize that more and more companies are now creating that disruptive technologies that will drive businesses for decades to come. Robotics are replacing human workers and eliminating job opportunities, you guys. So if we want to win in the future, we need to adapt ourselves in the latest technology and decide to lead, or someone else will. And look at the current state of the world below. No one would love to be a part of this. So the question is there a better way to live a healthy and wealthy life? Of course there is. But of course, health and wellness in this case is the biggest trend to focus on in today's economy. Everyone wants to look good, feel good, right? Stay healthy. Literally, we are all looking for fountain of youth. But are you aware that 89% of the people in the world die of 5 diseases? And what do these diseases have in common? Guys, oxidative stress, meaning inflammation. With all the massive antioxidants available out there, why does the world get sicker and sicker? 27-year-old dropping of heart attack, 35-year-old dying of cancer. What's going on, right? The reason why disruptive technology takes place when existing products or services are no longer working for its best. Every new breakthrough idea creates a new market and disrupts the existing market, right? Displacing those established leading companies and products in order to embrace a whole new idea or technology. A great example is rotary phones to iPhones, typewriters to computers, taxis to Ubers, bookstores to Amazon. They all disrupted the world. And our company is poised to disrupt the antioxidant industry. Oh, this is so good. Do you want to be the first to catch the momentum phase? Of course you do. That said, what is NRF2 activation? Ready? It is going to be the next buzzword. It is a new practice that could lead us to major changes in our lives. It's a do-it biology because our patented and exclusive technology found a way to allow ourselves to take control of our own bodies, which we never have access to before. Meaning once we deplete the production of our own natural antioxidant enzymes, our health begins to deteriorate. Now, this short clip ABC investigative report will show you how we can simply activate our bodies to manufacture our own God-given natural antioxidant enzymes. And this could be the most safe, the most powerful approach to delay aging and delay acquiring diseases. So pay attention to the word oxidative stress and how it contributes to fast aging. And understand that we could turn on the switch in our bodies to fight against the attack of toxic chemicals that causes high inflammation. So let's all watch it.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig.
Dr. McCord, okay.
I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist. This is pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test.
Can you scoop? Yeah, there we go.
It wouldn't be the first time I've given blood for this company.
They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body.
Leading to disease.
Leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress, and we all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes two antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells.
So, doctor, how often do I take these?
And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment.
Doesn't taste bad.
It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes. So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease.
Yes.
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression.
Dr. James Crapo with the National Jewish Medical Center in Denver is also researching Protandim for the company. But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
We do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
Dr. Joe McCord has devoted his life's work to the study of free radicals, their role in aging, and the many problems associated with aging.
Our bodies are producing hundreds of millions of free radicals at any given time. And the notion that we're going to put out that fire or quench that number of free radicals with a single capsule of, for example, vitamin E or vitamin C, really, when you think about it, doesn't make much sense. Rather, the approach is to turn on the genes to make huge numbers of copies of antioxidant chemicals in our body. Things like catalase and superoxide dismutase and glutathione.
Consumers spend billions every year on antioxidants in the form of food and supplements, hoping to reduce these free radicals. But antioxidants from these sources can only eliminate one free radical for every one antioxidant molecule you consume. Protandim is scientifically proven to slow cellular damage caused by free radicals. Taking one Protandim 1 time per day for 30 days turns on these anti-aging enzymes in your body. Your own enzymes eliminate free radicals at a rate of 1 million to 1.
We found, as many other scientists had documented, that there is a progressive increase in T-bars in your blood the older you get. When these same people took Protandim for 30 days, the age-dependent increase in lipid peroxidation was completely eliminated. After Protandim, we could no longer distinguish the 80-year-old from the 20-year-old.
Wow, wow, wow. So when we saw this in 2011, you guys, we were all in because we told ourselves we want to be a part of this history to come. We want to have a piece of this discovery. What better way to pioneer a scientific breakthrough idea, right? And so we did. Number one, our flagship product is called Protandim. Protandim signals our cells to activate the NRF2 pathways that allows our body to manufacture those powerful enzymes that we used to have when we were as young as 20 years old. And it is important to activate that pathway back on after we reach 25, 30, 40 and above, because it becomes dormant as we age. Thus, we are no longer capable of producing those powerful enzymes to combat those toxic chemicals attacking our cells. And thus, inflammation goes up and our cells gets rusted because it's being attacked. And now we discovered a powerful way to protect our cells, to slow down our aging process, flipping that switch to achieve optimum health and wellness, reversing the damage of our cells. That's literally discovering the second to fountain of youth, right? And who does that? Most doctors don't even know about this. So vitamins and antioxidants can't do what we do, all right? So next, let's learn the massive difference between antioxidants and NRF2 activation. It is important to know that antioxidants are the traditional method to destroy free radicals or toxic chemicals in our bodies. We are talking about antioxidants that you can buy over the counter, like health drinks, fruits, vegetables, even dark chocolates. However, like rotary phones, it is positioned to become obsolete. Okay, and these antioxidants only neutralize or destroy free radicals at a ratio of 1 to 1 and done. An average person can only maximize and consume 80,000 molecules of antioxidants daily, therefore knocks out at a 1 to 1 ratio, 80,000 free radicals a day. Right? Sounds a lot, but the question is, how many free radicals does a body produce in a day? Any guess? Did you know that there are about 300 sextillion of toxic chemicals that our bodies produce in a day? Literally the same numbers of stars in the universe destroying our cells? Do the math. Subtract the 80,000 molecules of antioxidants, and these remaining numbers are relentlessly attacking our cells every single day. So this is the main reason why people age fast and acquire deadly diseases. It is important to know that these antioxidants have proven to be ineffective in reducing oxidative stress caused by free radicals. Guys, we cannot eat our way to excellent health because our bodies cannot possibly ingest enough antioxidants to eliminate these numbers of free radicals. Antioxidant is a myth, so instead of taking it, why not make it, right? Cool. Picture this building is on fire is your own body. Taking antioxidant is just like pouring a pail of water into the fire, hoping to quench it. The same way that antioxidant just goes into our blood and flushes out. Now, you would have to take all this per day, which is not possible. You cannot take this all per day, each day. And choosing to activate your body with this yellow pill, how about taking 1 day, 1 pill a day, can eliminate or destroy 1 million of toxins from your body per second. It's not one and done. Per second, every minute of each day, nonstop. It's catalytic. It's just like calling all the fire departments in the city of Austin, for instance, okay, and pouring thousands of gallons into that building on fire 24/7 with sprinklers on. That's unheard of. So please don't take my word for it. Go validate my statement and check the National Library of Medicine. Okay, in the US, part of our tax money pays for this. But learn the difference between search engine and research engine. Google is a search engine. Don't go there. PubMed.gov or Google Scholar are both legitimate research engines. So if you wish to gather facts, go to those research engines and type in PubMed.gov/Protandim or /oxidative stress / whatever disease you wish to investigate, whether it's diabetes, heart ailment, or anything like that, Parkinson's disease. And you will discover how oxidative stress is the root and the cause of a lot of nasty diseases. We have found the problem, you guys. And currently, we have about 275,000 medical peer reviews that proves oxidative stress is the root and the cause of all these diseases listed here, from neurological to cardiovascular to multi-system effects to respiratory conditions and gastrointestinal disorders, including joints and skin. Literally from head to toe, you guys. So why not be proactive instead of being reactive, right? So, because finally we have found the solution, Protandim is not an antioxidant, nor a vitamin, nor a drug. Protandim is an NRF2 activator. We're going to activate the whole entire world, you guys. It's just a matter of time. Protandim is literally the first in the world and holding 9 patents until 2031. It has 27, or actually 28, medical peer review studies on PubMed.gov. And allow me to mention the top 3. All right? So Protandim, NRF2 proved to reduce oxidative stress to a level of a child within 30 days, and it works 100% in all breathing mammals. It is the only product in the world that can help remove heavy metals from our body. Who does that? You've watched the ABC. I don't need to explain that to you. Next, Protandim NRF2 proved to increase the production of glutathione by 300% naturally. You know why that's important? Because glutathione is the master antioxidant in every cell in our body. Okay? It has a powerful anti-inflammatory agent that crosses the brain and gut barrier. And it helps detoxify our liver and kidneys. So how many people do you think have we actually changed, or have we improved their health based on their liver and kidneys? Glutathione also, glutathione levels also decline with age. And you know that. So activating the glutathione production could possibly affect other processes of aging. In a study conducted by scientists in Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, activation of glutathione has a drastic effect on the lifespan of the wild-type mice. Therefore, number 3, the National Institute of Aging published a study on Protandim that Protandim NRF2 proved to increase lifespan by 7% in the median male mice. And finally, BSCG Banned Substances Control Group put a stamp of approval that any Olympian and professional athletes can activate during competition because we are WADA approved as well. Wow. What more? LifeVantage has the product that medical institutions are paying to conduct a study. That's unheard of. We are backed by these prestigious independent medical schools and universities, such as Louisiana State University, Harvard University, The Ohio State University, American Heart Association, and many other medical institutions, you guys. How cool is that? Look at that. Washington State University says that NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. It's game over. Okay, it's game over. So, National Institute of Aging, Protandim is the only nutraceutical supplement tested has been proven to increase the median survival in mice, thus delaying the aging process. And they tested it with resveratrol, fish oil, green tea, curcumin. None of those particular ingredients proved to increase lifespan, only Protandim. So I'll leave it out to you to connect the dots. Now, nutrigenomics market is predicted to have the biggest growth in the health market in the next decade, right? So you know all this, and that's what makes LifeVantage product unique. All right, so LifeVantage promotes these biohacking products to flip the switch, making sure that our vitals are working at peak performance. This is developed to fight the declines of aging caused by oxidative stress, NRF2 Protandim, and help people live long and healthy life. Okay, next, can you imagine in 2016, we also developed another switch to activate our production of mitochondria. Yes, we are all about activation. We are ahead of all the antioxidants in the industry, right? We activate the second switch because mitochondria, by the way, is the source of our energy. It is the powerhouse of our cells. So when you reach the age of 50, you are at risk, okay? This increases cellular energy, ATP. Can you imagine that? While slowing down your aging process. And by the way, it also helps us to repair our cellular, our cells, to repair our cells. Now, you will notice that when you start taking this along with your NRF2, you will boost your energy. All right. So next, 2019 or 2018, I'm not sure, 2018 or 2019, we also launched another Protandim family. It's called NAD Synergizer. NAD is so huge because a lot of people are now taking intermittent fasting because they wanted to boost their production of sirtuins, because sirtuins is necessary, you guys. Without sirtuins, we are going to actually, we're going to drop in 30 seconds, according to David Sinclair of Harvard University. This will also boost your mental and physical energy, also improve your cardiovascular, and also maintains your cholesterol level. We have, by the way, a current study from Auburn University. And also NAD is the only product that can remove cellular waste from your body. Can you removing your cellular body? Right now, if you're not activating your sirtuins, then definitely you're just keeping the cellular waste from your body. And NAD also, listen to this, allows you to promote cellular to improve your promote stem cell renewal. How cool is that, right? Promote stem cell renewal. That's truly amazing. So this is beyond what about True Science Liquid Collagen that we currently launched, and actually it was back order for a couple of months because we didn't anticipate that this will be such a big, it was all sold out. This is beyond skin, nails, and hair. Our liquid collagen works in our joints as well. If you're experiencing pain in your joints due to the lack of elasticity caused by aging, that's why we end up having knee and hip surgeries, you guys. So connect with the person who invited you on this call and talk about the science of our liquid collagen, because it is also another way to activate your production of collagen, which everyone needs. And we not only replenish, but we also maintain its production. That's unheard of with other collagen brand out there, because we are in liquid form. So this is being absorbed by our bodies well, better than the powder or pill forms. Okay? So exciting. LifeVantage, by the way, here in the US promotes biohacking products to flip the switch, making sure that our vitals are working at peak performance regardless of our age. So LifeVantage created this, all of this extra cutting edge and are up to activated skincare and all these nootropic energy drinks, the one that Cliff is actually started to take, and also I'm taking that Action energy drink, of course, to give me mental focus, right? So it's pretty exciting. I'm not gonna spend so much time with these products, but later on when we make a follow-up, we can also start to talk about the products in details. Okay, so why network marketing, right? Because network marketing basically is going to be the business of the 21st century. So first, let's begin to understand that network marketing business model is the second highest payroll in the world, next to pro athlete, right? Second, did you know that network marketing created more independent millionaires than any other corporate business structures in the last 30 years? Because our workplace is no longer the secure place, you guys. And third, did you know that network marketing is structured to build a 2 to 5 year retirement assets that is willable, transferable, and sellable compared to our traditional jobs and businesses, which are built for about 50, 60 years or even for the rest of our lives, right? So numerous people make false assumption on this powerful business model. So I advise you to refrain listening to those people who just heard it from someone who are not properly trained and have little to no understanding of the business concept. So besides, if they are not successful in doing it, why listen to them, right? Instead, listen to us. Now, let's take a look at the 3 major network marketing companies that paved the road for us. Amway, Avon, Herbalife, but they are still raking billions of dollars. They don't even have a unique product, right? Let's take a look at LifeVantage. This is the best time to build it. We are in the initial stage, you guys, and LifeVantage only has 100,000, or I think close to 120,000 distributors in 22 countries right now. All right? So we are a publicly traded company. So all you heard are facts. So now let's take a look at our official income earning statements. We all get paid according to our ranks in this company. So let's take a good look of an example of a Pro 3. How would you like to create close to $700 monthly average income? This allows you to have a free monthly car payment for life. You can potentially earn this passive income within 3 to 6 months. Trust me, some people get to Pro 3 within 30 days. How would you like to work for, and you would, because you would have to work for 10 years in your traditional job and save $800 per month to create this passive income. So another example is a Pro 5. How about earning a little more than $3,000 monthly extra income? It is a good college savings or family vacation income, right? That's around 35,000 additional annual income for the family. And this is achievable within 8 to 12 months. With traditional job, you have to work 25 years, literally, and save $800 per month to create this income. In fact, Anna, our recent profile, just achieved it in 30 days. If you really truly work hard, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, right? Now, when you reach the leadership rank for Elite Pro 7, you get to receive $13,400 monthly average income. And you can now potentially quit your job, traditional job at this point, and continue to grow your business within 2 to 5 years. It's a powerful plan B. Okay, begin to earn your fortune while working on your traditional jobs to pay your bills. So let's talk about how you make money. All right, so LifeVantage pays you 5 ways: 2 upfront bonuses, which is the Smart Start bonus and the launch bonuses. Okay, so LifeVantage actually pays you 30 to 40% at an average on your Smart Start bonus. How cool is that? The third is the royalty income, or your Michael Jackson money. So you do it once, you get paid over and over, right? So that's pretty fantastic. And also on the fourth is a generational income, and another passive income that LifeVantage we have to go there. Generational income after the royalty commissions, because generational income is also another passive income that LifeVantage rewards when you help your team to be successful. It's like a reward, leadership reward for you. But you have to be a Pro 3 in order for you to get paid your generational matching bonus. And the fifth would be participating the global revenue sharing, where 4% is placed in a pool and divided amongst the elites, Pro 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. Master, they can all participate a certain percentage as they rank advance. This is literally making money while you're sleeping, you guys. In addition, when you receive this Elite Pro 7 rank, you will be awarded with this school Jeep that is all paid for in full. It's all yours. You can opt to convert it in cash for $25,000. So does your company provide you with these bonuses? Okay, so let's take a look at, and basically network marketing, guys, is all about building a network of consumers and distributors around the world. I would like to emphasize about this royalty income or unilevel income. This is your Michael Jackson money. Okay, this is a serious income that you can build within 2 to 5 years. And this is an economy-proof income, because you will build an organization once and you will get paid over and over. Let's take a look at building it 4 levels deep. Look at that. At 4 levels deep, you can potentially earn around over $8,500 per month monthly income. Can that change your lifestyle? Heck yeah. And once you become an elite, by the way, your level, it will go up to 2%, up to infinity, nonstop. You will get paid. How cool is that? So pioneering is a challenging invitation, but timing is everything in business. You want to be the first, you guys, because once the company reaches that momentum phase, your business will grow tenfold. You can't do anything to stop it. Now, the windows of opportunities obviously is getting narrower as we present this opportunity worldwide, right? So Warren Buffett said, should anyone get caught in a company that's currently shifting into its momentum phase, run with it. He said, so that you don't need to wait another 20, 40 years to be in front of this opportunity again. And I so believe in that, because you don't want it to be too late, right? Timing is everything in business. So 2 ways to get started. Okay, become a preferred customer, purchase all the products for wholesale, save that money, no fees or membership cost, no contract, free website, free shipping, and begin slowing down your aging process and achieve optimum health. But if you think that you are interested in also building a network of consumers and network of distributors around the world in 22 countries, then please, this is the best thing to join our LifeVantage business, all right? And become a health advocate and also help other people to have this part-time job, to have this plan B. Set up your exit strategy to build your legacy. Become a business builder and create a network of all this global distribution at the convenience of your home. By the way, this is a tax-deductible home-based business, And there are three key options to get started. Number one, we have just presented this new, what do you call this, Essential Glow Enrollment Pack, because this proves that our liquid collagen really are selling so fast. So we have introduced this recently, just 3 months ago. And this is actually $374.99. You will receive this collagen pack plus two sets of collagen and 2 Pro Tandem NRF2. All right. Next, we strongly recommend to choose the Elite Pack. Why? Because look at that. The Elite Pack, you get every product in LifeVantage in the US. It's a one-time investment fee for life. You're going to get a beautiful replicated global website. Okay, and we will train you on how to navigate your website. You're automatically a Pro 1. Okay, a Pro 1. Because, oh, no, I'm so sorry. It's $999. So not yet. A 1,000 PV makes you a Pro 1. So probably if you order one more product, which makes it 1,000 PV, then you'll automatically become a Pro 1 and will receive this a complete hour of products, lines, and get most savings, 48% savings. Okay, so get your free ticket to the global event, which will be happening in October 20 to 22. You're going to see the big picture, you guys. You're going to meet the corporate executive and all the masters and the elites in the company. So connect with the person who you invited on this call and set up your homebase.com international business. And by the way, we also have the third is Premier Pack, which is also only on at $299. And you will receive this 3 collagen, okay, sets of collagen, 2 Axio, 2 NRF2, 1 NRF1, 1 NAD, and anti-aging cream, which is my favorite. So take a look at that. With Elite Pack, you will get 850 points. With the Premier Pack, 250 points. Let's take a look at again 280 points for the Essential Glow Enrollment Pack. Okay, so let's take a look at again, review that. 2 Axios, 1 Axio Strawberry, 3 collagen sets, and then 2 anti-aging cream and 4 NRF2, and all the wide array of products in the US. Okay, so let's just summarize everything that you have seen. Market trend, check. Everyone can use this for life. Unlimited consumer base. It's a 600 billion healthcare market, you guys. And then products backed by science, NRF2 activator or NRF1 NAD. We have no competition. We are inviting you to have an exclusive distribution across the world. Company, publicly traded company on NASDAQ, and steady growth. And we have 9 patents. Compensation, oh my goodness, 48.8% gets back to the distributors. 5 ways to earn. 3 are leverage. Timing, ground floor opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. And of course, the system is developed by network marketing expert, and our products are met the FDA approval and compliance. And basically, we've got a perfect storm, according to Peter Drucker. There are 6 key factors to consider in evaluating a great business opportunity. And if you can find these 6 key factors aligned in perfect harmony, then you have got a perfect storm. And so why LifeVantage and why now? On the product itself. The old ways of taking antioxidants are not working for its best. So it's time to activate our bodies and take Pro Tandem, literally a natural 5 plant ingredients to help our bodies to do what it's supposed to do back when we were 20 years old. With no bad side effects. Allow yourself to potentially wean off of your medication and simply choose to become a health advocate and help people achieve healthy lifestyle. On business, people are complaining about the old system. So why not embrace a new system? Guys, Greg and I joined the Visionaries, and here's where we are right now. We wake up together. We travel together, mostly an all-expense paid trip in LifeVantage. We just came back from Croatia, you guys, and literally allowed us to build our dreams. So at LifeVantage, we believe in the power of one. Everyone matters. By impacting one, we can impact thousands worldwide through our cutting-edge technology. The timing could not be better to take advantage of our business model to build this worldwide generational income, you guys. So Basically, I'm going to check if Dr. Gene DeLucia is here right now. Doc Gene, you have probably heard some of the last few things that I've presented here. And everyone, it's my pride to introduce to you my mentor. We have worked for so many years with LifeVantage. We are pioneer in LifeVantage. And Dr. Gene DeLucia is our current medical advisory board. He is also the guru in anti-aging. He is an internal medicine from Tampa, Florida, one of our highly respected speaker in LifeVantage. And of course, Dr. Gene is going to validate all the statements that I've presented to you guys and why a doctor has become a network marketer, right, Dr. Gene?
Well, thank you, Kai, for inviting me, and thank you, everyone, for jumping on this. It's quite an opportunity. I was presented with this 12 years ago, and I've been in medicine for well over, I hate to say how long, this is my 46th year in medicine, and I had been looking for several years to find a better way than what we do in Western medicine, which is to wait till you get the disease and then treat the endpoint, you know, the symptom or the number, and that's how we get paid. Unfortunately, that means we don't cure anybody, and that got frustrating for me, and I believe in the law of attraction, so I put it out there to the universe and was looking actively to find better ways to help myself and my patients and my family, and I found it. My 28-year-old UPS driver came in one day and showed that ABC News video, and when I saw that, I went, wow, I need to know more. And I looked at the science behind this and how it worked and the patents that they had on it and the published medical studies. And I said, yeah, I want to be part of this. This is a big deal. And it turns out that it was. So I ended up joining the company in 2010. I ended up on their medical advisory board. And I actually did some clinical research for them. And I saw it firsthand in several thousand people. And now 12 years later, I can tell you, it literally changed the way I practice medicine, because for the first time, I can reverse the damage of all your cells at the cellular level. And when we do that, we can significantly slow the aging process down, reverse the damage of all your cells, and lower oxidative stress by 40%, 30 days, up to 70% long term. And oxidative stress is why we age at the cellular level. But it's also linked to every disease process. So when I started seeing this, I thought, wow, I need to know how this works, and I need to be part of this. So I did. I looked at the research. I ended up doing some of the research, but through epigenetics, through turning our gene expression back on, we can reverse the damage. So it's pretty exciting to see all this. I wouldn't be doing this for soap or makeup or anything else. I didn't need another job. I didn't need the money. I was on multiple meds. My patients, as they were getting older, I was becoming a bigger and bigger pill pusher, putting more people on more meds, and I was frustrated. So when I saw this, I got people on board with it, my friends, my family, my parents, my patients. I saw improvement in everyone. And I measured everyone. I did lab work. I did everything I could to see where people were when they started. And then we did it in 6 months and 1 year. Everybody improved. I had been on meds for years, that within a year I was off all my meds. And that was 12 years ago. I don't take meds now. I'm younger and healthier on the inside than I was there. And I must say, even with our external products and our collagen, I think I'm getting prettier too. So anyway, it truly is a breakthrough. Like Washington State called this the biggest breakthrough in medicine, and it is. The business portion of it, I didn't know about. I didn't really care when I got in. I didn't need the money, and I just didn't need another job. I wanted my time, but most of all, I wanted my health. So, but within 3 years, I had matched my income from my clinics, and I sold them. I said, why am I trading hours for dollars? I no longer have to do that. So it gave me better health. It gave me time and financial freedom. That's a hard combination to find. And I even met my significant other through the company. So it gave me a whole new family. So I needless to say, I'm thrilled. So, and that's my story. I won't keep everybody long.
Thank you, Dr. Gene. I just wanted you to know that we have about 48 people, participants, listening to you right now.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
fantastic, fantastic. Cliff, I would like to ask you if you have any question for Dr. Gene before he takes off. While he's
Well,
here
first of
right
all, thank you for allowing me to ask that question, Ms. Kai. As I stated, when I first met you, the business out of the business, I really wasn't all that super excited about. Nothing here to say, but I was very, very interested in the products. Finally got the products in. The first product I did end up taking was the energy drink, which I'm very, very pleased with the results that took place, the response time, and I'm still just started taking the Protandem, and I think it has improved my sleep because I normally gets up throughout the night, and I actually slept. I might have I overslept yesterday for church. I was running late. I was running late. I must have been super relaxed.
Oh yeah, sleep is number one.
Yeah. So, but for the doctor, great testimony, by the way. I certainly appreciate you sharing that information with us. And and I'm still, I'm still waiting on the results I need to really run. I'm really run with the product to share with my family and friends. I've made quite a bit of money in the industry, in my opinion, but I'm realizing now that health is the new wealth. It really doesn't matter how much money you're making, guys. If you don't have health, that's a big deal. Mr. What's his name? Guy who created the Microsoft, not Microsoft. What's his name? Steve Jobs. He said if he could trade in all of his billions of dollars for his health, he would. And as we know, he's no longer with us. So, guys, at this age of my life, I'm really taking health very, very seriously. And I'm not a pill taker. I'm not I really am anti-medicine to a certain degree. And from what I understand, so Doc, my question to you would be, all of this is natural. Am I correct? Am I hearing all these things that you guys are subscribing are all natural products, so it would not fit into the category of medicine, if you will?
Yes, that is correct. These are nutraceuticals, and it's not that they haven't been used elsewhere. They've been used in Eastern medicine for centuries. But when Dr. McFord came up with just the right blend of just the right products, and he told me it started with over 30 herbs. When we got just the right amount of those 5 herbs in Protandem, he got this huge synergistic effect, thousands of times more powerful than if you'd have just bought and taken those 5 herbs. Because it's not the same. You're getting a gene activation, you're getting your body turned on to do what we did as kids, which we were able to heal ourselves. And that's really what we're doing. We're allowing your body to heal itself. But yes, it's all natural. I've yet to see any side effects other than good ones. So unlike drugs, they all have side effects. And of course, we're just treating symptoms with the drugs. This, we're actually reversing the damage of every cell. So
my next question, Doc, would be, I heard it mentioned a few moments ago about in your first 30 days taking the Protandem, that you should be able to see a certain level. So would I need to go to my doctor to get, what am I looking for to see where I'm at now to be able to evaluate where I'm at in 30 days with these products?
Sure. Well, I did this for my patients. The test, I don't know if you saw that ABC News video. The test they do, the peroxide test, it's a measurement, an accurate measurement of aging, but it isn't practical. Our labs don't do it. You got to find a specialty lab. Each test is several $100s. So we did whatever the insurance companies would pay. So we looked at their blood counts, their liver kidney functions, their inflammatory markers, their blood sugar level, their blood pressure, cholesterol. Those are the things we measured in everyone. And if you're healthy and those are all good, you want to maintain that, obviously. But we're all aging. We want to slow that down. And of course, that study published by the National Institute on Aging shows that we do that. We're the only natural product to slow that aging process down. And that branch of the NIH. So it was government funded and sponsored. So yes, to your answer is it's very pure. They're very, very particular where they get it all. There actually is a good video on YouTube on the manufacturer of Protandim, and they go over and above testing for purity and everything else. So that is not a risk at all. What I do tell people, especially my medical professionals, and I get the same thing I heard from you, well, I got to see how it works on me. But what I say to doctors all the time is I said, well, when a drug rep comes in and gives you a new product, do you have to take the product to see if it works? And obviously we don't do that. Or do you look at the science behind it? And that's what we do. We look at the science. And I didn't wait. I bought a bottle from my UPS driver just from that video. I thought, well, I want to at least try this. And then when I looked at the research, I joined the company. I said, yeah, this is potentially a big deal. I was a little skeptical. But when I saw it myself, and now in tens of thousands, I tell people, give it 6 months. That's when our body turns over all its cells. We want to repair every cell. And so 6 months, everybody sees an improvement, most people within the first few months. It took me about 2 months. Some people get a wow effect right away, especially with our NAD, and some people it's more subtle. But if you're healthy, it will maintain that health and reverse the damage. If you do have issues, well, we can reverse that too. Even though I can't tell you we can cure anything, we can't say that. We're not allowed to.
All right, next question. What kind of effect does it have on blood pressure and blood pressures, and a person who's taking blood pressure?
Well, let me tell you. Sure, I was on 2 blood pressure meds, a med for reflux, a med to sleep, and a med for arthritis. When I started this, within 6 months, my blood pressure had come down where I had to cut back on the meds, and within a year, I was off of everything. And that was 12 years ago. My blood pressure yesterday was 110/70. So I don't take any meds anymore, thank God. So that's what we have. So yes, the effect is tremendous. I saw it in so many of my patients where we were able to take them off their meds. And it really doesn't matter the disease process when we repair every cell in your body at the cellular level. So yeah, it's very, very impressive. And now the studies, the independent published medical studies, really bear that out.
I have a associate on the line today. I'm not sure if she's still there. Nisi, are you still out there?
Yeah, she has a question.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I wanted to make sure that you got your questions answered. Concern was it lipidemia that you were talking about?
So I have a question, Dr. Gene. I am a retired physician assistant, and resource means a lot when you're looking at the scientific, because that's what would give me. My question to you is, have you had any patients, because I've developed lymphedema, and have you had any patients that had lymphedema and they utilized this supplement to help the flow of the lymphatic system?
Well, and again, it depends on why you have lymphedema. You know, there's many, many causes of that. But yes, I understand that when we start using these products, we're repairing everything. And so my experience has been good. Now, if they have lymphedema secondary to them having a bunch of lymph nodes removed for a cancer or something, that's a little bit tougher to treat.
No, not that.
But in general, yeah, we do very well. A lot of my heart failure patients, we saw improvement. Well, everything. I mean, whether it was my autoimmune patients or my cardiovascular patients or my neurodegenerative patients, it really didn't matter. I mean, I've seen results in everybody and everything. So that's what's exciting to me, is that I'm not having to throw a bunch of drugs at people to treat the symptoms.
Right.
I can actually put some people on something that we can reverse the damage at the cellular level of all your cells, turn your body's ability back on to heal itself like we had when we were kids. That's essentially what we're doing. So,
And where could I find the scientific information regarding this product?
Okay, so there are 2 places, I direct people, because Google is not science. Google's like reading off the bathroom wall. So I do tell people, if you get on Google Scholar, it weeds out the crap. And if you get on Google Scholar and put in Protandim, there are now over 500 published articles on Protandim. If you get on our government website, pubmed.gov, it's pubmed.gov. That's our government's repository now for about 45 million published medical studies from all over the world.
Okay.
And there are now 28 published peer-reviewed studies on Protandim. You can get in that search bar. If you want to see anything about different disease processes, put oxidative stress and whatever disease. Oxidative stress and cancer. There are now over 30,000 studies linking oxidative stress and cancer. Oxidative stress and Alzheimer's. I believe last time I looked, there are almost 12,000 studies linking oxidative stress and Alzheimer's, diabetes, heart disease. It doesn't matter. They are all linked back to that oxidative stress. So it makes a lot of sense to me that I want it lower, right?
Right.
And that's what I tell people. So yeah, if you ever are interested in specific diseases, get on PubMed, put in oxidative stress and that disease. Now, we can't claim to cure or prevent diseases because we're a nutraceutical company. But again, I've done more in the last 12 years than I did in the first 30 some years of medicine. So,
All right. Thank you so much.
I wrote down on the chat button the website.
I want to ask one more question because I want to make sure I'm crystal clear on one thing. Now, Doc, when I asked you about, where should I start as far as my evaluating what it's doing for me, what should I be requesting from my doctor if I decide to go to my doctor right now and say, hey, listen, I need you to check this, that, and the other because I want to, what should I be really referencing him to take a look at?
We do routine lab work when people come in. I mean, it's the lab work your insurance company will pay for. It's limited. Right. I add inflammatory markers. I want to look to see inflammation in the body because one of our patents is to lower something called CRP. CRP is a C-reactive protein. It's a measure of inflammation in our body. So I measure a highly sensitive CRP, and that really shows me your cardiovascular health. If that's elevated, that means you've got some inflammation in the blood vessel walls, and that's really what leads to clogged arteries and heart disease. It's not cholesterol. So, if you're oxidizing the bad cholesterol, it starts to damage the artery walls. And that's really what we want to measure. And that's something that one of our patents shows to lower. So those are the things I ask people to have measured. So.
Okay, good deal. Thank you so much, Doc.
Okay, sure.
Dr. Gene, one last question.
Sure.
It's from Claire. She said, my friend now in stage 5 kidney failure need to have dialysis. So before going to dialysis, what is your advice for her so she don't want dialysis? What to intake or how many months medication? This is not a medication.
Well, I tell people once your kidneys are gone, we can't make a new kidney. One day we'll be able to do that through stem cells and things like that. But if we can catch things on the way down, I've seen it reverse. And that's what I ask people. If we can, let's get it before it's too late, before you've completely destroyed all the tissue. The same with advanced Alzheimer. Once the cells are dead and gone, I can't make you whole again, but we certainly can improve. Right. So if it were me, the only thing I can say is like related to me, I'd be on them because I want to preserve whatever function I have left, and I want to heal up what I can. So people with GI problems, I have people that have everything but from an irritable bowel with diarrhea to short colon where they've cut most of it out. I have them crush up the pills or open them up so they absorb them better. But other than that, we don't recommend anything unusual. So I do tell my patients on insulin to be careful and watch your levels because you'll need less. And some of my patients needed none, especially my type 2 diabetics. So they do have to monitor. If they're on Coumadin, monitor it because you'll need less. That's what I tell people. Other than that, when you start to see improvement, feel improvement, your doctor says, yeah, your blood pressure now is too low, then you start cutting back. And that for most people is within 6 months.
Is that okay, Coach Cliff?
Listen,
is that good?
My next question will be, how available is he?
He is such a busy person. But
I am available. Where do you live in the Philippines or are you here?
No, I live in America. I live in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm down in Florida, so which I'm
Okay.
thankful for. But yeah, I'm available. I mean, we do
Okay.
Zooms, we do phone
definitely,
calls, we do all those things. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Good
if
deal.
you need Cliff, if you need Dr. Gene DeLucia, just get in touch with me. We will have an exclusive product information and Q&A if you want, so that it can better be
Sure.
understood.
Yeah,
With
I definitely
our
believe. I believe in the concept of being a product of, being a product of the product. And, because people don't buy what you sell, they buy what you believe, they buy your confidence and faith in what you are experiencing. So that's why I told you I was so
Absolutely
adamant
right.
about getting the results so that I can talk with transparency versus trying to convince people. I can share my story. And that's what I believe in. So I appreciate what I'm experiencing so far. I appreciate the information, the knowledge, that's power. So I'm excited.
Yeah, the more and more
Excellent.
you understood this activation theory, Cliff, the more you're going to be blown away. And we are talking right now. So honored to have Dr. Gene DeLucia here, who is actually our medical advisory board. He's been with LifeVantage. Dr. Gene, more than 10 years, right? Just like me and you.
12 years.
12 years. We're the same. Yeah, we are
Yes.
basically one of those pioneers where other people already quit. We are still here because we know what we have and we believe in the company. So definitely, Cliff, we are going to work closely together with Gene, because even though he is not in our genealogy, this is what LifeVantage is all about, the culture. Even though he is not really in our sort of like team, but we just help one another. Yeah, that's LifeVantage here. And so we can definitely ask his help. He's a servant leader. He's one of our well-sought speakers in LifeVantage, and he is willing to help a lot of numerous people.
I do have one more question. I hate to cut you off, Kat, but I don't want to make sure that she didn't miss it. I have a young lady on the line also. She didn't mention it, but I do know that she was being challenged at some point with her eyes, Miss Nancy. So if there's any question you want to concern, but I had a concern about a question as well concerning that, because I know sometimes your blood pressure and stuff like that affects your vision and whatnot, and I'm not sure what that disease was that you experienced where you was getting those treatment with your eyes. You want to ask any questions to Doctor while we have him?
Good evening, everyone, or good morning. I'm Nancy from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I'm pleased to be on the line. As Coach was saying, I had a torn retina in the back of my left eye. And according to the doctor, he asked did I have any pain when it happened. I was like, no. He said, well, you had a mini stroke in the back of your eye. It's like it's torn. She said, maybe example is like if you had a hose watering outside with your hose and water is, bursting out of it. That's how it was. Liquid was going in the back of my eye. So they had to give me injections every 6 weeks to control the blind side of my left eye. But everything's doing well because they start putting me on certain things, like they up my meds for my diabetes. Now that is low, so my eye has gotten better because my diabetes has gotten better. So she was like, maybe it has something to do with my diabetes, but will you think this will help me also?
Well, the mini strokes, all those things, if you have viable tissue, yes, absolutely. I've got many patients that have had improvement with post-stroke. The torn retina, again, depends if they were able to repair, but if it's torn and not repairable, that's a mechanical problem. You know what I mean? And they typically can go in there and laser it to improve it, but depends on the severity. But to answer your question, yes, it will help you. We do have many people with eye and vision issues that have done well.
Okay, thank you.
Anything from macular
how would it help? How would IC Bright help, Dr. Gene? IC Bright, would it help as well?
Well, because yes, IC Bright will help. Our collagen product will help because our eyes have a lot of collagen, both the cornea, the lens, and the vitreous, the liquid part. So understand that, I've seen some tremendous results already with the liquid collagen. 90 days in, I have a lady in her 70s, that called me and said, hey, my vision's improved. My doctor just told me when I went to my eye doctor that my vision's improved. So that's kind of cool. So, you know, that's what we're looking for. We're looking to heal. My girlfriend's got glaucoma. It's greatly improved since we've had her on this.
Wow.
So, yeah, and the collagen has made a difference.
Wow.
So it's
Even Stella's
kind of fun.
glaucoma, huh? That's great news. That's
What's
great
that?
news.
Yeah. Yep.
Dr.
Hello,
Gene,
Kai.
how much
Sir
time do you have?
Hello, Kai. David, the
I'm
special
sorry, what?
here.
David has a question, and you still
Yeah.
have a little time, Dr. Gene?
Yeah, I've got a few minutes. I'm just pulling into
Okay.
where I'm
Yeah.
meeting someone. I got a few
David,
minutes.
take it away, David, while Dr. Gene is here. But if we need to have an exclusive call for product information, we will definitely set it up exclusively. Go ahead, David.
He typed it in the chat box. Yeah.
David D. Perry. Can you read it?
He
Oh,
says, what other supplements like krill oil can be dropped as a result of this these
Supplement.
products?
Okay. I give my patients a checklist, and there are a few things that I recommend you take, things like magnesium and vitamin D, but you don't need a whole bunch of things. I tell people, eat well, eat healthy, take these. It will do more for you than all those vitamins and supplements. And many of the supplements you take, like CoQ10, quercetin, ALA, things like that, are already in this in a synergistic way. So you don't need to be taking those also. So yeah, quite frankly, I don't spend any more money now than I did before when I was on all these supplements, and yet I've got so much better results because of the synergy, because of the blend works so well.
Wow.
wow.
And you can look in the ingredients. You can get on the website and see the ingredients in each of these. And I recommend always the Tri-Synergizer, because you're turning on several thousand genes now and allowing yourself to heal through many different pathways. And then now that the collagen came along, obviously, I want to take that one too, and I do.
Yeah. It's a must. The liquid collagen is a must. My goodness. We haven't even, I didn't even, you know, specifically train them or discuss the collagen, you know, values and benefits, but it's going to blow them away. Very, very impressive. So, guys, we'd like to thank, why don't you guys drop on a chat button below. Thank you. Thank Dr. Gene DeLucia for joining our call today. Please just give him some tender loving care. Thank you, Doc Gene, for joining us today.